they hear me. And she had her earbuds on, so she never heard me. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back. Today is Thursday, August 8th, 2024. It's coming up on noontime in Pflugerville, Texas. And it's a lot cooler today. Well, kind of cooler. Right now, it's 92. The feels like is 98. Yesterday at this time it was 95. And we got back to the house, it was 100 degrees. It's only supposed to get up to 98 today. So we'll take it. So we're gonna do a route that'll take us to Lake Pflugerville. And then we'll head through the park, and then we'll come back, and we're going to try another section of roadway that we haven't been on yet. I think we should be pretty close to 30 miles today. Oh hey, by the way, I didn't notice it until I got in later, but we have passed 3,000 miles on the bike since October 2nd of last year. 3,000 miles. So on to 3,100. Just keep climbing and climbing. And we're going to jump on the sidewalk here. I think I'm getting caught up on my videos. I think I cleared up enough storage that I can get these turned around the way I want them to be turned around. But the internet is still a big issue. It is so slow that it just takes a while for the videos to load up. That's the one thing I'm not really happy about, but well, this is how you learn. And one other thing I wanted to kind of bring up, some people have asked about it in the comments, is how do you survive e-biking in this extreme heat, when it's in the upper 90s and hundreds, how do you stay hydrated? And you need to stay hydrated, because heat stroke or heat stress is nothing to laugh about. But if you're properly prepared and hydrated, it can be accomplished, and it can be actually very easy to be out here in the elements, in the heat. Now, I've myself have worked out in my career outside in the heat most of my life, so I know to stay hydrated. And the telltale signs of heat stress and heat stroke is when your body stops sweating. Right now I just started out, so I imagine we'll start sweating here if we stay out in the open probably in the next half hour. One other thing to do is if you start to become thirsty, you've already been thirsty, and you just kind of remember to hydrate yourself. So getting yourself to take breaks and force liquids in you, even if you don't want to. Myself, I have never put great faith in Gatorade. Everybody says, oh, it gives you electrolytes and all those and enzymes and everything, and good old-fashioned water does just as much. The only reason they drink the Gatorade is because they've been waiting too long, and they need to force the nutrients back in them. And they tell you right on that label that you really shouldn't be doing this on a long-term basis, but there's people that use Gatorade, you know, like water, and it's not meant to be that way. Now, back in the day when I was working outside, they give you salt tablets, and you would actually down a couple salt tablets to help your body. That was way before Gatorade came out. I see this guy walking with his dog. Dogs need to be really cared for too when it's hot like this. You can't be walking them on a hot surface. They just have their pads. Let's see if they hear me. She had her earbuds on, so she never heard me. So anyways, getting back to the hydrating. Here's what I do. And I love water. So 5 minutes before I leave to go on my trip, on my route e-biking, I down a bottle of water, nice cold water from the refrigerator, glass of water, ice water, what have you. And then I have 2 of these ice bottles I pull out of the freezer. One I stick in my insulated bottle holder here, and the other one goes in my little backpack that's sitting in my back rack. So that gives me an opportunity to have nice cold water as it starts melting while I'm out on the trail. That bird is always in that water. Look like a cowbird. So I'm consuming 2 of those ice bottles as they melt during my bike ride. And then after my ride is over, which is about hour and a half to 2 hours, when I get back in the house, I'll down another bottle of water. She did the smart thing and just froze in place. Trail etiquette. If you're walking, walk on the right side. You don't walk against traffic. And a trail this size, no more than 2 people wide. You see 3, 4 people walking and they block the whole path. There's no reason for that. Of course, always slow down when you're coming up to people. Pedestrians have the right of way. Hi there. On your left. On your left. Never heard me. Earbuds. Those are the worst things you can have. Especially when you're wandering all over the place. And I see some bikers with their Bluetooth speakers on. Those are just as bad. You need to be attentive to what your surroundings are. So yeah, enjoy nature. You don't need to be jamming. Clear water, isn't that cool? It's good to see. Yeah, so those are the hydrating tips. Other things being in the heat, sunscreen, lotion, lip balm. And making yourself, your presence known. Yeah, so even though the temperature is 92 and it feels like it's like a 98, it's still a hot day. I say wear a good pair of sunglasses because I'm not really a fan of the sun. I have a difficult time reading my map. You can see now I'm in the shade. It's not that bad. But full sunlight on a screen is hard to read and travel at the same time. Hi. And we're going to veer off this path again, as this is the path that takes us to Lake Pflugerville. See my other bike tire marks on here. This is my third time I've been on this path. And we're going to jump on the road. No traffic coming. People asking about my rear view mirror, how I got it like this. Well, I used to have one that bolted right at the end here, and I kept on snapping it off every time I'd load my bike into my trunk. So it just became easier to see if my water bottles. It just became easier to have this type of setup where I can attach it and detach it quickly as so I can mount it into or load my folding bike into the trunk. Because I ran through about 3 mirrors and I finally said that's enough of that. Roads like this, cars got enough distance to go around you, especially when it opens up to 2 lanes. Probably get a green light, we can just go right across to the sidewalk across the street here. And we'll be on this path for the next few miles. So I got my replacement SD card adapter to my iPhone or iPad in this morning, and that's what it was. For some reason that connection or that adapter failed. It stopped working. That's the only way that I was downloading stuff off my cameras. But then GoPro has a Bluetooth connection where you can download your videos onto your it's an extra step. First you download it onto the GoPro app, and then you have to download it onto your iPad or iPhone. It's an extra step, but there's two ways of doing it. I think there's a third way, but I haven't had to tackle that way yet. Alright, let's see what the underground crew is doing today. They should be out to lunch. But we may have to ride around one of their vehicles here. And no .2 minutes, 5.5 miles. So I'm trying, I took the dead cat, the sound muff off of this camera here, and it really should have a shade on here because the sun beating down on it is what really heats the camera up, I think. Yesterday I had this camera stop after 30 minutes, and then I thought another 30 minutes rolled by, and I thought it shut off again, but it was actually my camera up on the helmet that shut off, and that was 1 hour into the trip. So I was riding around thinking that this thing was kicking out every 30 minutes, but it had kicked out once at 30 minutes, and then after I removed the dead cat, and took the battery cover off, left it off. I didn't have any more problems with it. So we'll try it out today without the dead cat on it. And like I say, I don't really use the audio on that one. The audio is better closer to my mouth, which is this one. There's hardly a cloud in the sky. It is so clear. We're not going to get any shade from the natural sun. Now we got people. Shade we're going to have is like this, and when we get into the woods, folks that don't know about HEB, it's a locally owned company from San Antonio. It's got better customer service. Prices are pretty good, and they've been just getting better and better every year. They brought out barbecue. Well, this cop has been here every day now that I've come by. This car in front of me, that's a cop. So I don't know if he's getting radar or what, but he's been there for the past couple days. So we're gonna go on this little lake here. We passed it up the last couple times, and it's just a little lake that comes around and comes back out on the trail here, so we'll see what that's all about. Just a little pond. Nice. Now that I've been on here about 2 or 3 times, I don't have to look at the iPhone, the map, because I know where all my trails go. The last couple days that thing's been kicking out at 30 minutes and we're coming up to it, so let's see what it does today. I'm hoping it stays online like the other one is for about an hour. I've got 3 sets of batteries. And I got my front and back strobe lights going, so it's a good thing to have on a day like today. The headlight at the front really doesn't need to be on. But if you're in a woodsy area where it's darker or shadier than the surroundings, it's good to turn that on for a little bit. And here's our second little lake to go on. A little gravel path. Nobody out today. Picked up all the mourning doves hiding in the tree for shade. "31 minutes, 8 miles. Ooh, what a job today. Laying turf. make a right turn here because this is our shortcut or our detour, so we don't have to go on the main road up ahead because it's down to one lane due to construction. Tell everybody, if you're going to be doing any type of consistent biking, a rear view mirror is a necessity. A right in the rear view mirror is preferred. I'm just going to stay on the roadway here. This gets kind of goofy. Nobody in the pool today. Oh yeah, there's a couple people soaking. I'm going to take this one down all the way to the end because I think it'll run into a roadway that'll allow for traffic to go around me. Gotta watch out for the side of the road here. It's kind of caving in. There's big cracks there. You get hung up on that crack, it could spill you. Here is our turn to the right that we did yesterday. Is it up here or the next one? Maybe it's the next one. No, it was that one. This one goes out to the main road, but I think the roadway is wide enough, or there is a sidewalk. I think there's a sidewalk we can jump on. Just jump on the sidewalk because it's a lot easier. Yeah. will take us up to Lake Pflugerville. Is Lake Pflugerville. And we'll see how busy the beach is today. Yesterday was pretty crowded. The day before that it wasn't that bad. There was only a few people in there. A fair amount of people. Some people are leaving already. See that FedEx van? I found into a YouTube channel for Amazon. The driver was taking us along for his point of view. It's kind of interesting to see how Amazon works. Let's see if this guy's... Oh, I got two joggers at the same time. Anything? Nothing? I'm sure there's some big fish in there, but they're pretty deep this time of year. she did was kind of dangerous. She was on the right side, and she's got earbuds on. And if I would have gone on the left side, I would have ran right into her, even when I blew my horn, because she would not have heard me. That's why they say to always expect the unexpected. Alright folks, this is very dangerous. Walk your bike. Bike riding's prohibited on the bridge. I don't know why, but it is. GoPro here is doing pretty good. It's hanging in there. We're coming up on 50 minutes. wondering if I should let's push it a little bit more. We got 2 bars left on the e-bike. Really no shade up here until we get to the warehouse district a few miles down the road. So 13.1 miles, 52 minutes. They took this fence down. They moved it. So that little sidewalk ain't gonna do us any good anyway. So our goal is to head up to those warehouses up there, about a mile up the road, and find a vacant one that has a shady porch. Miles an hour on the sign, it says. Minutes. Both GoPros are doing great. Still got 2 bars left on the battery e-bike. So this right lane ends. It's more like the left lane ends. So we'll, for the next half mile, we'll be elbowing for room on the road here So we get to this construction entrance, and then we'll jump over there and get on the warehouse driveway. So this is a lot better than being out on the roadway there. Doing sidewalks today. I think I found a nice shady spot. Well, maybe not. Well, there's no people here. Well, see, that was good timing. My GoPro just went off. We got the e-bike battery replaced in both GoPros at 1 hour and 15.3 miles. Ice water, so good. So temperature's gone up. Last I checked, it was pretty close to the let's see, 95 already. All right, let's see what's gonna go on here. There's no entrance out there or exit. All right, and this is where we hop back out on the road. to stay hydrated. I am a little thirsty right now. So what I'm going to be doing as soon as I get into the house is relax in the AC and put down a bottle of water, ice water from the fridge. Getting the mailman was just here too, so we can stop at the mailbox. See if anything has come today for the people I'm house sitting for. Actually, I was expecting a package tomorrow. But maybe it came in early today. I get my mail sent to a mail service in Dallas, and whenever I need, I can view the mail, but I can also have them forward the mail to any address. And look at that, it came early. So I got all the mail that I wanted to collect sent, and we're supposed to come tomorrow, but it came today. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up. This is day 5. I'll get you again tomorrow.